darn, look at this. Mostly indirect versus a second messenger. You can have some that are direct. So as far as serotonin goes, indirect and direct. So it's both. Histamine, excitatory or inhibitory, direct action. So it would be pretty simple to make a sit down, like I said, make yourself a little table. GABA. GABA and glutamate are what I want you to pay attention to here. GABA. Inhibitory. It's overwhelmingly inhibitory. All right? Has both direct and indirect. Glutamate. Overwhelmingly excitatory. Direct action. So. Endorphins. Endorphins, substance P, endorphin, dynorphin, and enkephalin. We're going to be coming back to those in a next week. Inhibitory, indirect. Substance P, that's what we've talked about so far. Excitatory, indirect. We haven't done the other two. Don't worry about the other two. They're more associated with some specific pathways we have. I want you to visit adenosine, though. And the reason I want you to visit adenosine is because of this. Coffee. Coffee, theophylline, and theobromine are the three drugs that you guys all use. My guess is you use one of those three or all three of them, okay? Caffeine is in your coffee. It's actually also in tea. It's in your sodas. Theophylline, mostly in tea. It's also in your inhalers if you have a theophylline inhaler for asthma. And theobromine is in chocolate. So if you drink a cup of mocha, half coffee, half chocolate, you are cranking your adenosine receptors. They're mostly inhibitory. Oh, I'm inhibiting things. But wait a minute. You're inhibiting things and you're becoming ramped up, which means you must be inhibiting inhibitory pathways, because most stuff going out of your central nervous system is inhibitory. So if you're inhibiting inhibitory pathways, you're going to get ready to go. Adenosine. That's lovely. Yeah. What else I want to say about movement and stuff? No, I think we're done. However, if any of you want to look at your exams, we have a half an hour and you have no excuses. I know a bunch of you came and saw them already today. What else? You have an exam coming up in less than a week. Yeah, a week from next Monday.
Yay.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, is that 2 weeks? That's 2 weeks? A week and a half. Okay. Sure. It's not going to be a cumulative exam. Okay? Okay. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know if that was a depressive smile or a happy smile. That was a happy smile. There'll be more points on it, though. All right? I expect you to know this material. It's not a lot of material for this last exam. So, stay on top of it. Next week, we've done the cerebellum already. We're not going back there. We're going to do we're going to do the neuroendocrine stuff. I'm going to hold that till the end. I'm probably going to do some limbic system with you next week because understanding memory is critical. once again, you're going to have patients that you're going to have them do something, and the next day you come in, oh, we didn't do that yesterday. Okay, well, let's do it again. And you've got to understand what goes on with memory. The other thing is there's so many drugs that can impact memory. Memory is an important issue. So we'll talk a little bit about memory. Memory is involved with learning and all sorts of things. So, okay? Yes?
There isn't a chapter 4 or an exam 4 study guide on here? 1, 2, and 3.
Are the chapters in 3 the ones that were covered? That's the question. I may have arranged them by chapter. Yeah, I can look. Because I don't remember. But if any of you want to step downstairs and look at your exam, I'll be happy to look at them with you. If you don't, go home.